Hi, I'm Dearborn City Councilwoman Leslie Herrick, and I'd like to welcome you to this edition of Council in the Community. Today we are at a really special place in Dearborn South End, and if you grew up here, you know the South End is near Salina Schools and Lapeer Park, down in the Werner Dix corridor area. We are at the Cultural Center here in the South End, and joining me are two very talented women who are representing a group of women who have made some of the beautiful gowns that we see behind us. And how long have you been involved in the Cultural Center here?
She is a fashion designer. She has over 15 years of experience in the industry from back home, which brings the traditional background into a modern world in America. And it also speaks about the beauty of taking such a complex and long program such as teaching sewing and fashion design and breaking it down into a smaller amount and time frame to fit into everybody's lifestyle.
Today they are doing a fashion show of the work of students who have been learning how to sew in a class that she runs here at the Cultural Center. How many students are in the class?
At the moment she has over 60 students.
And they are working on things like the beautiful gowns we have behind us. And then what other kinds of things are they doing?
She likes to provide stability and confidence and empowerment in the woman in her community. She believes she has a very unique story that brought her to be in the community here in Dearborn and to not only be a vocal point in the community but also to be a representative for her traditional fashion and also for the women to uplift them and to give them a source of income that they never imagined before.
So this is the first class that's finishing doing the first fashion show?
She did it in a process form where she did 5 different classes, and each one focuses on a different area of the fashion industry, such as she began first with kids clothing and designing kids clothing and teaching mothers how to sew for their kids. And the second class focused on the traditional dresses that the Yemeni culture has brought forward to the world. And her third and fourth and fifth are going to, encounter, bigger dresses, more complex dresses, and go into depth detail. And then her final class is going to focus on wedding dresses.
It takes somebody who has an entrepreneurial spirit to make that happen. It sounds like she was already doing that in Yemen, and she brought that here. And not everybody can do that. Very impressive. That's amazing. So in addition to the fashion that we have here today for the show, we have a number of different items that are handmade. They're artistic, they're beautiful. Can you tell us a little bit about the other things that are being displayed today?
She was able to discover multiple talents within her students, and she was able to kind of bring that forward to their attention and leverage it in a way where they can use it in the community, not only learning to sew, but it's almost she's their, kind of their motivator as well. It's kind of bringing out their true talent, bringing out their voice, bringing out their light, and bringing them into a much better place mentally, emotionally, and physically as well, and in the future financially.
And I know one of the things that we were talking about before we started interviewing here, we were talking about not only different ages, but different backgrounds, countries that the women have come from.
Absolutely. She has people from Lebanon, Yemen, Palestine, even Americans that have came and participated in the class. But she also wants to give a big shout out to the Yemeni community, and especially the Yemeni ladies, for supporting her cause and uplifting her when she brought the idea forward to the community. And she's saying it's not possible without the Yemeni Cultural Center as well.
And you can feel that when you walk in the room here. It's just everybody's so excited for you and for what's happening here today. As you have pointed out, it's an opportunity for women to be more independent and have a source of income to help themselves and their families. So I congratulate you on this show today. I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I thank you for making the time to talk with me.
Of course.
And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. Well, thank you both for joining us today. This is an exciting day, and again, I'd like to thank you for joining us for this edition of Council in the Community, and I'm Dearborn City Councilwoman Leslie Herrick. I look forward to seeing you next time.